third installment of Random Movie Ideas.
Random movie ideas. For those who are random. Like, this is really random. Ryan has a beautiful idea, and I think it's unique because I don't think it's been put out there before. We have slasher genre, we have horror genre, we have comedy, we have drama, we have action, we have martial arts, and then we have psychological thriller, but what about the concept of a sci-fi slasher? To be more accurate, I don't think that's really been done before. Listen to this concept.
As he puts up there like this amazing thing, and we're like, yeah, after that build-up, it was garbage. Alright.
Dude, that sucked.
We've seen a lot of different things out there as killers. You know, we got animals, people, aliens, and stuff like that. What about elements? The idea I had was water. It's everywhere. We need it to survive. It's the biggest thing in the world. So we have more water on the earth than we do land.
Dark water. Sorry.
And so my idea is like, the movie would start out with like, it's like a shot in the water, kind of like Jaws, and you see like this big fish swimming by. Now you're kind of thinking like the big fish is like this enormous thing, and it's gonna like
Piranha the movie.
Right, like the shark or whatever the fish is gonna be the killer, and then all of a sudden you see it like just swimming. All of a sudden it explodes and like just bone, meat, and everything just go out in the water. Now you don't see anything that does it. There's no explosion. There's nothing that explains it. So you're like, what the hell? What did I just see? And then we go to a shot like on the beach. People are playing in the water and everything. The tide's coming up. A cooler gets knocked over. Water flows into the cooler. People run over, pick it up. Cooler closes with the water in it. They throw it in the back of a truck. They go home. Well, then they drain out the water at home. You see the water run into the sewer. Now, as you can guess, I said element. So yes, the killer element is water.
Which they brought home with them in their cooler.
Right, and there's no discoloration, no nothing in this water. It looks just like normal water. So you can't really distinguish where it is, when it is. So when you're watching the movie, you don't have that hint. You don't have, like, oh, that water's got a tint of this in it, so you know it's that water. You know, we're going to put water in this movie where it's not really the killing water, but we want, you know, to have it so the movie, you don't know where it is. You don't know when it's coming.
Yeah, there's no sign to identify it, so when you're sitting there in the theater, let's hope you're drinking soda.
You know, we'll have a scene where a person's drinking water. No, it doesn't kill instantly, always. And later on, you know, we see the person drinking water, and later on, you know, something happens where they're crying, and as you see the water tear up in their eye, their eyeball explodes.
Yeah, we're going to make the kills in this movie be unique. They're going to be different. Like, each one is going to be a totally different experience. I know if we drew that idea from the whole concept from Lost Boys or anything like that, all vampires go out the different way, but just be unique, to not have it be consistent throughout. That way you really get unique with your kills. I mean, who knows how water kills other than drowning? But
now, again, we're not saying we're making these movies. It's not the way we're talking. It does sound like we're, you know, these are movies we're going to be making. We're not making these movies. These are ideas we're throwing out there. Another scene is you get these kids playing around. You know, everybody's outside. It's a hot day out. You see a person in the pool. You see kids playing around a sprinkler and all this. You don't know where this water is at this point in time in the movie. You know, and all of a sudden, like, you're waiting for it because you know it's going to strike. And, like, so you get the person in the pool, and you don't know if the water's in the pool. You get the person, you know, cleaning their car. You don't know if it's on the car. You got the sprinkler running. You don't know if it's in the sprinkler water, if it's on the grass, where it is. And you have a scene where, like, this kid runs to go jump into the sprinkler. Shwoop! Sliced it and diced. It comes out, like, on the other side, just falls apart.
Yeah, it leaves a real conjunctive element there, I think. It's probably not the right word, but realistically, whoever makes this movie, if they take this idea and run with it, is you can really bring back the chair jumper with this. And because you're dealing with water. If it's raining, it's everywhere. You know, like he said, it's in pools and oceans, it's in the house, you're not going to get away without seeing it unless we film in the desert, and that's not going to happen in this movie.
Right. and whereas there's no hint to it, you don't know where it is. And that's the best part. You know, we need movies, again, where you don't know where the killer is. Like, the camera's not going to be in the water. You're not going to see from the water's vision. It's just, you're going to see the water, but you're not going to see from the water. So you don't know where the water is until it's too late.
Right, exactly. And and again, bringing it up again, but it's a beautiful point to bring up, is there's no way to differentiate the evil dark water, if you will, opposed to regular water. So I'm not even sure at the end of the movie they're going to figure out how to deal with it.
You know, and also you got it to where, you know, you can always make it that the water can take more of the normal water and turn it into it. So it can get bigger, it can get smaller, it can multiply itself. There's so many ideas you could break off with this to make this killer water. Yes,
you could turn it into ice cubes and a person could eat it and sweat it out.
Right. I mean, that
would be appealing.
That could be how you stop it, is to freeze it. But it's not going to kill it. It's just frozen and waiting to be thawed. Once it's thawed, guess what? You're dead.
Right, exactly. You just set it up in a nice little juice box. It's cold. It's in your fridge, and then you sell the apartment or whatever, and then the next tenant is exposed to the water because they decided they wanted some Kool-Aid. I mean, you really can take this concept anywhere, and then maybe if it's done correctly, it'll be just like Jaws was back in the day. Now, instead of people not swimming in water, no one would be drinking water. It's just really bad.
People dying of dehydration because they watch this movie and they're afraid to drink water.
Don't drink the water, don't go near the water, don't touch the water. But trust me, you will die without the water. It's ingenious, right?
Something we need every day.
Hey, you know what? I want to challenge the viewers there who are watching this. Why don't you comment below the video and tell us how you think you would deal with the water?
No, even better. Not how you would deal with water. Come up with your own unique ideas on how this water would kill somebody.
There you go. We want to see how you would take the water and kill someone with the water. The Water. What a title that would be.
It could be a washout.
Anyway. Oh, no.
But no, I mean, you know, it's an element. It's everywhere.
And it's really, really different. I can honestly say I've never heard of anything like it. And I think, hell, all you guys up there can expose us to how you see that movie going. Because, really, that's different.
And, you know, we hope you all like the idea. We hope to see your comments. And again, if you have bad comments, that's fine too. We don't take it personally. And even bad comments are stuff to build conversation on.
You know, as ideas are thrown out there, when people take an idea, they usually build on it and create something of their own. We encourage that. So don't be afraid to say, that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Well, what would you do if you were forced to make The Water? Till next time, take care.